Sagittarius, what's going on, my loves? How are you guys? I hope everyone's doing well. In New Jersey, we've been experiencing some crazy weather, so I hope you guys are powering through. Thank you for your likes, the subscriptions, for your donations. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the people that have checked on me or have inquired about me. I'm okay. I appreciate you guys so much. All right, coming through your energy, Sagittarius, you have emails, phone calls, text messages. Like I was just saying, people that love you, people that, care about your well-being. They're here, okay? They're coming through. You may be hearing about people that have been inquiring about you as well with other people if they're not able to contact you directly. Maybe they don't have your number, etc. This could be people that you may not have dealings with or may not have heard from them in quite some time, etc. For some of you, you guys are needing to really go within and be kind to yourself right now because you guys are going through, an awakening. For some of you, new beginnings are here. The old life that you were experiencing, I just recently went through this myself. The old life that you were experiencing is no longer your life, right? We've all been moved, or most of us have been moved to a different timeline. Okay. Embracing this new timeline, is kind of hard because, we're in a state of not knowing, a lot of us, not knowing what comes to pass, not knowing what comes next. A fear of the unknown could be here as well, but you're being called to just trust the process, to trust your guides, your intuition, God, source, spirit, the divine. Okay. You guys will be getting an epiphany about this as well, if you haven't already. Okay. We have ritual worship, prayer. I'm having a hard time talking today for whatever reason. I normally do not have a hard time talking, so I know that this is just for the Sagittarius reading. You guys may need to say something that you're not saying. You could have some sort of throat chakra blockage. You could be holding in stuff as well. You could be not speaking to someone that you possibly want to speak to, or this could be happening for them, or you could be experiencing what's going on their end. Take it how it resonates for you. But yes, you guys are into your worship. You're into your self-care. You're into yourself right now, and that's where you're needing to be. You may have people talking about you, though, behind your back. May have people speaking about everything that you're going through as well. That's okay. You know what I mean? Just like an elephant, you're never going to forget how people turn up for you now, or how they, show you certain things or aspects of themselves, right? It has nothing to do with you. It's all on them. Okay, for some of you, you could be a little bit deep in your thought process, though. For some of that's good. For others of you, it could be becoming a little bit obsessive. So you want to make sure that you are staying in tune with your thoughts. What is it that you're obsessing on? What is it that you're thinking of? If you're going back to the same things, Spirit is saying, hey, you may need to understand that something is not as it seems. And this is the reason why you're being looped back to that thing. Something may not be the way that you feel it is, or the way that you think it is. And Spirit is wanting you, to revisit that. Okay. So if you're in your feelings about one thing, whether it be a process, a scenario, a place, a thing, a person, etc., Spirit may be wanting you to revisit. Okay. Also knowing that your thoughts could be turning into your manifestations right now. You guys are very skilled at transmuting your energy from negative to positive as well. Keep going with that, because as people send you negative energy, you can just transmute it to positive or what have you. Ward your names as well. Okay. Moving defensively, tactically, guarded is what you want to do, right? I have a black cat here, which for me is good luck. Whenever I see a black cat, it's good luck for me. People may not like that you're moving independently or that you're moving a certain way. You want to make sure that you understand that moving at the beat of your own drum right now is where you need to be. Okay? People don't have to understand what you're doing. They don't have to understand why you're doing it. As long as you're moving the way that you need to move, this is what's going to bring wealth. Okay, this is what's going to be bring windfalls into your life. Okay. Upping your status or changing your status is where someone is trying to get to as well. Some of you may have been in a state of, knowing that you're dealing with really, really fake and phony ass people. Okay. People that were wearing a mask, or people that was trying to play in your face. No longer are you trying to do that. No longer are you accepting that, and no longer will you be taking that with you as you move to this new life. Okay. I know that's right, Sagittarius. Okay. Right? These people wanted you to move like this, right? I've never watched that Walking Dead show, but this is what they wanted you to do, right? Be a zombie, do as they say, be submissive, move here, do that, be empty inside, not have a thought pattern, not know anything other than what they're telling you or what they felt like you were doing, but they don't really know a Sagittarius, do they? Right? It's not like you guys, try to, just go and be really rebellious. It's just that this is who you are. You have a mind of your own. You have thoughts of your own, right? And people can continue to try to tempt you, right? They can continue to try to tempt you. But your discipline, your self-discipline, and the person that you are, your convictions, the things that you believe in, the things that you stand for. If you don't stand for one thing, you're going to fall for every goddamn thing, right? The things that you stand for is what people probably try to convict you about, right? Yeah, you're not taking this. You're not taking this. You're tired of people being mean and cutthroat. You're tired of people showing you who they are. You're tired of people putting you in a state of confusion, or you being in a state of not knowing what comes next. You're tired of the shadiness that people bring to you as well. You're saying no more of that. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is not something that I'm doing. And this is what I mean, because you guys are moving forward. There'll be more incubus, succubus energies coming towards you that'll want to try to dominate you. There'll be more envy, more discontent, more resentful people that see you moving forward and want to try to hinder you in some way, right? But these are all a test of your faith, of your convictions, of your movements, and of your strength. Like I said, they don't know a Sagittarius, do they? You don't got time for that. Who the hell has time for that, right? What you're after is fulfilling your wishes. You're moving towards whatever your life means to you, whatever wishes, whatever dreams you have, right? Harvests, coming into you, okay? Things that you feel are going to sustain you, right? Whatever passion, flame is, and this is not intimacy all the time. It's what lights your internal soul, or who keeps that light lit, okay? For fire signs, it could be an air sign, because the wind comes in, right? Wants to blow the fire. What does that do? It keeps you lit. It could be. But you got to make sure that you're not in a situation to where you're being clingy or someone else is being extra clingy with you, right? You want to always make sure that you're being calm and tranquil. And spirit will bring in the right type of energy. We have the koi fish out here, okay? Spirit will bring in the right type of energy, that soul connection that will bring in, those intimacies that you are possibly, shedding yourself from or shielding yourself from right now. A lot of people don't understand, if it's not the right type of intimacy, what are you doing it for, right? Spirit is saying you have clear quartz out here. This is for healing as well. It says your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is sending you an important message and some guidance. Let yourself feel all of your emotions, no matter what they are. You want to sit in them. You want to process them. You want to make sure that you get through them. And this may take some time. And as you do this, Sagittarius, people, may want to spend time with you or may want to be around you, but you really need to be on your own with this. Okay? You really need to be on your own with this, because this is how you get to where you need to be, into that processed feelings, right? Lapis Lazuli is here too. Life-changing epiphany or experience. It's time of big and blessed change for you. And God is supporting you each step of the way, right? I can't make this up. Take the time that you need. Be in your own skin. Process what you need to, right? Get to a point where you understand what you're being told, what you're being shown, etc. The rest of the people around you don't matter. Nothing does. Just you.